Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Great Millstone, Virginia. As always, to give you the latest news, article, and lessons of the Spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And as always, first and foremost, we give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. I want to say double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, who will for teaching us the truth, and of course, peace and blessings and salutations to your Akamah that has put the truth of the form preserves into the best of their abilities. Scattered the folk preserve. With that, I want to say shalom, shalom. It's time we called heresies and liars and the leaders of lies, man. Okay, because right now, as you can see, the Scripture talks about the last days, man, about how we're gonna have these liars, false accusers, false accusations, you know, throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You know, that use lies as truth and use truth as lies, man. You know, whether it be feminism, this truth, or these politics, man. You know, I mean, we live in a time, that's how you know that we're living in the last days, man, primarily. You know, and Scripture talks about that. And of course, we got to get into it, man, because and a lot of these people, you know, I mean, they get, like we talked about with the relief program on our last video, you know, I mean, people like to believe in strong delusions, man, strong lies that make them feel good for that particular moment. But as the Scripture says, they haven't considered the letter N, man, and everything has a consequence to it, man. You know, that's why, you know, man, that's why I put in certain video games, you know, what choice you gonna make? Would you wanna tell the truth or tell a lie, man? You know, and all that play back in the letter N. You know, like I say, man, the Lord creates certain scenarios for us to experience, man. And now we can actually see it with our own two eyes, man. You know, I mean, we'll live in a society where everything is fake, man, where everything is lies, you know, where to the point where you can't trust nobody. You know, Scripture talks about having a friend is like a treasure, man. That's true, man. You know, nowadays, like, you know, I mean, you can't even be yourself, man. You know, that's one why a lot of people, you know what I mean, that's why they got them anonymous profiles, these anime profiles, these fake rhetorics, all these forums and all that stuff. You know, create their fake profiles and, you know, express what, you know, how they feel, man. You know what I mean? But they not want to come out, you know, out of this world face to face with somebody, you know, to disagree on. They basically cowards, man. That's what it is. You know, or they need somebody to quote unquote represent them. But of course, when you're ready, unless you got something to say, you can go ahead and start with the 2 Peter 2:1-3.
Okay, come. It's 2 Peter 2. Start at the top. It says, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves such destruction.
That's right, man. You know, hey, the Scripture talks about, I'm not sure if that was I'm talking about, but it talks about how, like, basically, when you have false leaders, you're actually gonna have false followers, man. You know, and it's all a balance, and it's all in the spirit, man. You know what I mean? It was meant to happen. You know, that's why the Scripture says, can two walk together except they be agreed, man. You know, or if something they not believe, man. So they're gonna believe what they gonna believe, and we gonna believe what we gonna believe. But we know that for a fact that one is gonna stand. You know?
Blind shall lead the blind, they both shall fall into a ditch.
Basically, you know, I mean, that's the situation we're coming to, man. So, you know, like I said, we're not here to convince nobody. Just, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's not for us. You know what I mean? It's up to the Heavenly Father. Because this is what many are called, but few are chosen, man. So it's up to the Lord to bring you into this, man, for you to understand the true doctrine and to combat the lies and heresies that's been taught about us. You know, man, ever since age, you mean you have to break that cycle, man. You know, we have to be born as newborn babes, man. You know what I mean? And even those, like I said, even the ones that's in these false doctrine, some of them are going to come out of that, man. You know? Like I said, because it's all a part of prophecy, man. And some of those that says the truth, they're going to be falling in damn near heresy, man. You know, that's when the false prophets come in. To decredit or defame the truth and the labor and the doctrine that Yahweh has put forth and set up certain men, you know, to defame them, man, to tell them lies and heresies that you don't need to follow orders or you can do your own thing, man. You know, even though that's not how it was set up, man. You got any? You can bring out a scripture if you got any.
I just had a quick one, just because you were saying, you know, we're not trying to convince anybody, you know. We're just trying to, through the Spirit, do our due diligence, you know, and hopefully through that, well, of course, through that, the elect will be woken up, you know. But and ultimately, I just quote, ultimately, it's the Lord that, you know, give the increase at the end of the day, you know, because this message is going to be pushed. So either you're going to deny it, or you're going to or gravitate to it, or either you're going to go to a false prophet, then you know you're going to deny it or gravitate to it. This is ultimately the Lord granting the increase. Actually, let me just grab it real quick. This 1 Corinthians 3:7, it says, so then neither is he that planteth anything, nor he that watereth, you know, ultimately just putting in that work, you know, pushing, harvesting, you know, throwing that, reaping the harvest. Neither him that watereth, but the Most High giveth the increase, showing that seed can't sprout, you know, for that member of the hopeful elect to wake up unless the Lord ordains it. You know, that was pretty much it.
And it's good. It talks about, you know, I mean, you should know them by their fruit, man. You know, when you think you know something, but where's your fruit at, man? You know, what? It's only two people or one people, you know, compared to hundreds of people that the Lord put in certain men for them to do the work for a long time, for decades, and and still keep going, and it's still got the fire and the spirit, and come on, man.
Nobody else doing it.
Yeah, you know, and actually, like I said, these men has actually changed our lives for the better. You know, where were you? You know, you were saying this about this man, you know, regarding a righteous man, and all of a sudden now he's wrong.
Yeah, right.
You know, go ahead, bring it up.
Book of Sirach, chapter 3, verse 21. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee.
That's right. You know, why you know what I mean? Hey, the scripture talk about don't ask stupid questions of genealogy, shoving about the law, man.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, some things that's not really that important, man.
Right.
You know? But you need to worry about the basics, you know?
Yep.
Ultimately knowing the name, the Son, and salvation, man. Because you know what I mean, those things that you know what I mean that's really gonna get you out of here, not knowing X, Y, and Z, you know, like I said, the questions that really don't need to be answered, man. Because how's that gonna benefit you in the day of trouble?
Right.
You know? But what? You got certain people that just want to prove something. You know? Okay, you made your point, you made your statement, but you keep rambling about it. I was like, all right, man, get it, man. Just keep it pushing. Now, that's what I'm saying. It's not about being, I'm a better argument, or I made a better. You know what I mean? You gotta think what the Lord thinks, man.
Yeah, we're trying to be the deepest, you know.
Yeah. But people get swallowed up by that, man. You know, people just waiting for opportunity just to say something bad, man, so that way they can, you know, man. All of a sudden, you know, is that all these scoffers and demons come up. You know, where they coming from? You know, the comic book, like, damn, where you come from?
Yeah.
You know, but hey,
it ain't even them half the time. They put a false name behind it.
Hey, Scripture talks about what bearing false witness too, man. You know, so you calling that person a liar, and like I said, you don't know who that person might be in reincarnation, man. You know, you don't know who the Lord favorite is, man. You know what it says, right? That's what the prophets meant. What you had a millstone around your neck.
Yeah.
You know, Lord, hey, like I said, man, the Lord never forgets, man. Don't forget the Lord's time, man. You know, that's just what a millisecond ago. You got it.
Neither search the things that are above thy strength.
That's right, man. People always want to go deep, man.
Right.
It's not about being deep, man. Like I said, we had plenty of people. Like I said, it don't matter how much you're in the truth, man. You know, in the Lord's eyes, he's still a baby in this thing, man. You know, like I said, the Lord can, like I said, the Lord, like what's this? 1 Samuel 26, the Lord bringeth up and bringeth down, man. You know, the Lord didn't need us. The Lord can set up stones if he wanted to, man. You know, that's how low he is.
Jumping down to verse 23. Be not curious in unnecessary matters.
Like I just said before, don't worry about the thing that's not important for salvation, man. You know, learn about that thing that's really important, man. Not about no flat earth, man. Who's this man? I say you don't know who this man is until the spirit be revealed. You know, the only thing that we need to worry about, like I say, is what? If you're part of the elect, man.
Yeah.
That's ultimately that's it, man. You know what I mean? Being the first fruits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We should be thankful that we even got that, you know? We should be thankful that Yahushua even wanted to give us,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, his treasures, you know, we join heirs with him.
Yeah.
You know, because what Yahushua, he didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He could have kept the glory to himself.
Yeah.
But the Lord is what? Merciful and all loving, man. You
Yeah.
know? Like I said, as long as you be part of that. You know what I mean? As long as we got a chance. That's all that matters. Better than than have no chance at all.
You know.
You know what I mean? Just be set up for destruction, you know, for your appointed time.
Yeah. King David said he'd rather be a doorman in the kingdom than to not be there, you know? It was showing you, hey, it's just a blessing just to have this knowledge, you know?
Because what we got right here is the keys to salvation right here, man. You know, we're thankful that we actually woke up to this truth, knowing the lies and heresies, man. I mean, especially, we wish that we can go back in time and stop doing things that we did in the world.
Shit.
You know, but what? All that's just a learning lesson, man. You know, and what it made us grow.
Yeah.
And now that we're actually in a better position that we are than we was back in the world, man.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, look, you got it.
Yeah, because we're not looking at the world the same way that we used to, you know, putting our trust in this world. You know, we see the folly that comes along with it, you know, which is truth gives us that, you know.
Yeah.
It teaches you how to be a man, how to deal with just your everyday lifestyle, you know, and righteousness, and a way that works as well, and how to deal with your enemy, being that you're behind enemy lines. You know, so it's just best to just keep it simple, do the work, you know, and don't try to go too deep. Don't try to go above the men that are over, you know.
Yeah.
I can get that.
You can get
down to verse 3. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion.
Opinion, not facts, not logics. Opinion.
That's right.
That's what women do.
Yeah,
They go off opinions.
That's right.
How I feel.
That's that feminine shit.
That's it. Yep.
And evil suspicion has overthrown their judgment.
Evil suspicion. Let's look up the word suspicion.
Yep.
Got that?
Yeah. Who use that up?
Suspicion.
Okay.
You have to get it out.
Let me see. Hey Google. Suspicion.
Suspicion is a British thriller television miniseries based on
Copy. Let somebody speak real quick.
Yeah, so it's that evil suspicion or just, you know, that knowledge that got you puffed up to a certain point where you think you bigger than what you are. That's an evil suspicion as well, you know, because that suspicion can pretty much go into just something, an ideology, you know, so to speak. So hey, that's idol worship too. You know what I'm saying? If you can be adding to the scriptures, not unknowingly. You see?
Got it. It says a feeling or thought of something possible, likely, or true. Example, she had a sneaking position that he was laughing at her.
Yeah,
Similarities mean intuition, feeling, impression, guess, conjecture, speculation,
Right.
hunch, view, belief, idea, conclusion, theory, thesis,
yeah.
hypothesis, presentation, sixth sense. The other one, basically.
That's crazy.
You know, so feeling, you know, thought, you know, belief, idea. Oh, I had an idea that you know, he could have did something stupid.
Yeah.
She had a sneaking idea that he was laughing. You know, so that's taking suspicion of, you know, you make it simple. Or
proof.
Proof. Notion. I had a notion.
Yep. Hey, can I grab this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 2 Timothy. It's quite a bit on this, but I'm gonna start at the top and jump down. It's 2 Timothy 3, and I'm gonna start at the first verse, and it says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, holy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, and I'm gonna jump down to 7, and it
It's just a
said,
wicked nigga.
yeah, just a wicked nigga, you know. But just to go into that suspicion, you know, that evil suspicion, it says ever learning, you know, and never coming to the knowledge of the truth. So
I got a precept for that.
yeah, so it say you're getting all this suspicion you here and there tossed to and fro with every word with doctrine, you know, or any suspicion that pops in your head, but you're never coming to the knowledge of the truth. You know, when it comes to this thing, you got to come as a newborn babe, you know, and put yourself fully behind, you know, forget everything you've learned, you know, and every in this whole world, and just put this truth first, you know. That's it.
I'm off you say
Free, yeah.
I got a precept going into just what you were just bringing up. Book of Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 14. For a man's mind is sometime wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen. So a man's mind will have him think that he knows more than 7 watchmen.
Yeah.
7 prophets
That's crazy.
that sit above
Where's that at?
in the high
Salah.
tower.
Where's that at again? Salah.
Sirach, chapter 37 and 14. So, Yahweh Shemi Yahushai could actually dilute your mind and have you think that you know more than your teachers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you thinking that you know more than the prophets.
Yeah.
You know? That's all I got.
Go back to that second Peter's.
Yeah, kind of. Just finish that off.
Alright.
1 through 3.
In verse 2, back in 2 Peter 2 and 2, and it says, and many shall follow pernicious ways, by reason of whom they wait. By reason of whom the way of truth shall be even evil spoken of, and you see that a lot, you know, within the truth. Men speaking up against the truth just because whatever high-minded thought they got, or they too prideful to come to the truth, or even if they you know, just not being able to take the truth in for what it is, you know. Verse 3, and though covetousness shall and through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you. What you see as well with vocab is making merchandise out of the truth, you know. that man, anything he gets his most views when he speaks on Israel, you know, when he speaks on the Hebrew Israelites, you know, talk about can I sit down and talk with you, Apostle Tahar, you know, no tricks, no gimmicks, no games, bullshit, man. You've been shown who you are. Yeah, you've been shown who you are, man. Ain't nobody trying to sit down with you, trickster. Go do another one with what's the guy name? With the Kemet. Whoever that guy.
That's
that
our
guy's
nigga.
name. Yeah, go do another one with Son Nigga, yeah. Whose judgments now of long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. Yep.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. So, you know what I mean, you gotta be, you know what I mean, you always gotta be, you always gotta be observant, man. You know what I mean, you always gotta look at your surroundings 24/7. You know, you always gotta be very serious. You know, hear the whole conclusion of the whole matter.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta know the whole story, man. You know, and you gotta. That's what it says. You gotta, you know, what I mean, you gotta have that spirit of discerning too, man.
That's right.
You know, or you gonna believe. You know, that's when you use your spiritual common sense. Okay, well, this guy been in the shoot for that, and all of a sudden now, it took him that years to find out that this man ain't right.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, you think, or all of a sudden, oh, we don't need these men.
Right.
All of a sudden, they can do your own thing.
Right.
You know, but yet you still rhyming about them. You still rhyming about these guys, man. You know, while these other guys, imposters, they've been moved on to something else now. You know, because they got more important matters they got to talk to. But you still on the same shit. Come on, man.
Yep. Hey, just one more precept if I may.
Go ahead.
This is Jude 1 and 4, and it says, "For there are certain men crept in unaware."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. There's gonna be more of that.
Yep. And the
Coming.
Lord, the Lord gonna get to a point where the job's gonna be finished where you deceive who the Lord wants you to deceive, and the Lord's gonna start doing that sifting.
Never stop.
Yep. Who were before of old ordained to this condemnation. So hey, the Lord already set you up to come, whoever it may be, set you up to come into this truth just to deceive yourself and deceive others, ungodly men turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness and denying the only Lord power, our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. So when you do these things and you deny the Spirit, you go against the Spirit and the ordinance that's set up, you ultimately deny Yahushua. And what Yahushua say, those who will not serve me, bring them hither and slay before me. So the Lord ain't playing when it comes to the doctrine that should be pushed. The true doctrine. That's it.
Yeah, it's plain and simple, man. Like you said before. Because don't forget, Yahushua, they set up certain men to be in charge of the flock.
That's right.
Are you willing to do what the elders have done? Putting in work, be on fire 24/7, making straight videos, keeping the flock fed? Because it seems like that's a tough job. And on top of that, the personal demons they got to deal with. Because we know that the elders, they're dealing with high-level demons.
High-level demons that we deal with.
Yeah, most definitely.
And hey, man, we got it easy. Like them men before the time of the internet, they used to have to go put in the legwork to get the information that they got now. We got it all accessible at our fingertips. These men had to put in work, travel, do all, go through all the lessons that we, that they're teaching us that we don't have to go through. These men have put in the legwork for our salvation as well. Like we enter into other men's labor. Just that quick.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, man. But like I said, if you think you can handle it, you can go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. See how far you last.
Right.
That's like it's like coming in, experience. Like I said, like a trade, whatever, a plumber, electrician. And let's say you've been an apprentice, you've been in, like I say, like I said, you can do. You can do all right, but you come in and say, oh, I don't need you.
I got this.
Yeah,
I got this on my own.
Yeah.
You looking bad on the job. And you thinking you got it on.
Wire.
Exactly.
You don't know what size gauge wire you need. You look like a fool.
Yep.
You start pulling fuses without a fuse plug.
Exactly.
You get shot.
Exactly.
Like you gotta be taught this by men.
Yep.
I'm talking about, I'm talking about stir. Like I said, the best way to really learn is by stirring men, man. The ones that gonna be actually cool. They're cool with you, but them like stop playing. That's how you do it.
Right. They got that healthy balance of
tough love.
Yep.
You may hate it, you may do, but
you learn it.
Yeah, but you learn. You gotta shut the hell up and keep moving.
Yep.
Those are the best ones, man. That's how it's always is, man.
Yep.
That's ain't not that. Yahushua, where you can see it in him when he say you stir man. You can play around, but he'll love you, but he'll get you straight.
Yeah.
That type of person.
Yep.
Your ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cat of nine tails for your ass.
That's it. Start going to town.
So with that, hopefully everybody was edified. Another quick lesson. As always, it's great millstone. As always, to give you the latest news, article, and lessons of the Spirit and the power of Bashim Yahshua. And as always, first and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Karkadash. Double honor to us, great millstone, wolf, for teaching us the truth, and of course, peace and blessings and salutation to you, acting my dead for the truth. Through all the phone calls, to the best, everybody scattered the phone calls, but that one says Shalom, 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 Shalom,